Hello and welcome to Coco Styling. My name is Micah and today we'll be talking about soft summer examples. You might be a bit confused if you haven't seen my videos on colors, so I will be inserting a card somewhere in this video linking that playlist. If you're interested in learning more about color and styling, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell. If you wish to skip the process of finding your color season, you can hire me as your personal stylist at cocostyling.com. One of my services being making custom color charts for my clients. And if you already know your season, you can also get my downloadable color palettes. Since I don't actually know any of these celebrities, I will be using pictures from the internet, and that can affect lighting. You can manipulate your temperature and contrast with photo editing, so please keep that in mind. Something to point out that is very important for both soft and light seasons, and the reason why I tend to delay the videos on them, is that the warmer or darker you are, the higher your color tolerance. I do say this in all of my videos, but it is very important to say it when it comes to soft and light types because they will tend to be lighter. Low contrast types have a low color tolerance and a low saturation level, so it won't be too common to find light types or soft types with very dark skin. It is not impossible, but it is very rare. In the case of soft summers, they have a low saturation level and they have a cool undertone. This gives them a greyish appearance. Having muted or greyish looking features is going to make you look lighter because it is desaturated coloring. Here is a good way to visualize it. If you have ever painted, you know that to desaturate a color, what you will do is mix that pigment with grey, and grey will make that color lighter as well. Let's use these 3 pictures of me for the example. I'm a close spring, by the way, so it will be the complete opposite of a soft summer. The original picture is the one in the center. On the right, we can see that if I edit my skin to be more desaturated and make it cooler, it is going to look a little bit lighter. It's the same skin color, but muted and cool. Let's do the opposite. Let's skip my real skin tone and desaturate the things that I'm wearing. The saturated items do harmonize better with my features. Soft summers have the lowest color tolerance out of all of the seasons, so if their skin is darker, their color tolerance will go up. That is why it is a lot more common to find muted dark winters than soft summers. Let's compare these 3 pictures. The first one would be what we could easily identify as a soft summer. In the second one, we see a lady with desaturated features. She does have that muted sort of greyish look to her, but the intensity of her eyes and hair give her a lot more contrast than the first girl, and she won't be overwhelmed if she decided to wear black head to toe. And in the last picture, the lady on the right has blended features which would make her low contrast, but she does not have a low saturation level. Her hair, her eyes and her skin do have very similar colors, but she does not look muted. I guess you could also use this slide as an example of soft summers, muted dark winters and clear winters next to each other. We get sold the idea that black people have warm and golden skin, so pictures tend to be edited that way. That is why it is harder to find cool-toned examples. So instead of talking about the individual examples like the other seasons, I will talk about individual pictures and how that could indicate that the person is a soft summer. Let's go back to soft summer versus muted dark winter. These pictures are obviously edited, but let's pretend that this is how they actually look for this video. We have 3 features that we use to determine a color season. skin, hair, and eyes. The first one is more of a soft summer, and we already talked about the second one being more of a muted dark winter. Why? Let's say that in terms of skin tone and undertone, they are kind of on the same level. Both of these women seem to have a cool darker skin tone. Their eyes are also kind of similar, but the girl on the left seems to have slightly lighter eyes. But the hair is what gives it away. The first one has a cool ashy brown hair color, and the other girl has a deep, almost jet black hair color. So this is one of the main things that you should look for to determine if you are a muted dark winter or a soft summer. Do you have very dark and piercing eyes and hair, or are they more of an off black or more of a muted dark brown? Let's introduce a third example. I don't know if this is her name, but that is her Instagram handle. What's interesting is that in most of her pictures, she looks more muted, but in the editorial pictures, she looks extremely warm and saturated. So again, for the sake of the video and the examples, let's assume that this is how she looks. These cool desaturated colors seem to work very well for her. They are not severe and they don't compete with her. But she's also not easily overpowered by black, what gives the impression that she is more of a darker soft summer than a muted dark winter is that light muted pastels don't look off on her. However, we can discard her being a clear winter by seeing these pictures of her in neon bright colors. They completely take the spotlight. Let's see the difference between this neon yellow and this softer yellow. Yellow is a warm color, but soft summers are more on the neutral side, so soft yellows are not going to look bad on them most of the time. If your coloring is similar to hers in these pictures, try to go for colors that are not too loud. They can be darker since you do have darker features, but wearing very dark colors or just black head to toe can be a lot for you, especially if you wear a lot of them on your face. For example, pairing a dark lipstick with a smoky eye. Maybe even doing dark grey instead of jet black might be a better idea for you, depending on how muted you are. Looking at Blésnya, we can see what we talked about before, about soft summers having off-black features instead of intense dark hair or intense dark eyes. That's usually the case when it comes to ethnic soft summers. We can also see that since she is darker, she can handle dark colors, but softer colors can harmonize better. The reds for a soft summer will be softer, of course, more muted. They are very similar to the reds that a soft autumn would wear. So most of the times they will be more on the rose or brick side. Lighter and soft yellows are also an option if you're more on the neutral side, and I think this is one of the main indicators of you being a soft summer instead of a muted dark winter. In this one, we can also see that very dark shades can be too much compared to medium or lighter shades, even when it is a muted color. Another good way to see if you are one of the soft seasons, whether it is soft summer or soft autumn, is to see how good you look in neutrals. Neutrals are there because they are practical, but if you're a soft season, you're going to look great when you wear them. To finish the video, let's remember that soft summers and soft autumns share a lot of characteristics, but soft summers tend to be a bit more on the greyish side. Since most of the times they are neutral, they will also look great in soft colors that are slightly warmer, but it won't be that rich warm brown. It would be more of an oatmeal or a soft beige, so try these colors as well if you're a soft summer. In conclusion, if you're a soft summer, wear soft colors. Muted pastels are your colors. Neons are the complete opposite of what you should be wearing. So if you look great in bright neon yellow, chances are you're not a soft summer. This was everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, even if it didn't follow the same format as the other ones. If you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you liked it and subscribed, and if you want to, you can also share it. I will be seeing you in a few days to talk about olive skin tones and light seasons. I'm not sure which one will be first, so turn on your notifications. You can visit my blog micalumsden.com for more information, and if you want me to make you a custom color chart, you can go to kakustyling.com and book me as your personal stylist. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you soon.